Chapter 47. Looking Back and Forth. Location: floating in Earth's atmosphere. It took a lot of quiet time for Nimbus to review his meeting with Archangel Michael. He had been terrified to see his mentor and hero so undone, then panicking when Michael told him something he was not prepared to do with someone he thought had hated him. Ha! 1 minute I am shocked about Michael and ending the world, and then very proud to be in service. But now I'm scared out of my wits and am seeing my mask flashing before my eyes with Taz's wrath. Nimbus jerked to a stop. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be the leader in organizing and initiating and executing this storm of all storms. Nimbus expanded to twice his size and blew out a huge breath. Wow! And to think just yesterday I was just Nimbus. Today I am the Nitro. Who would believe that? Certainly not my dad. Then suddenly he became calm and hovered, looking down on Earth. He smiled, knowing he had come a long way. He was honored and proud to be such a large part of something so big, but scared to death at the same time. He thought back on his whole life. What a journey! The journey of Nimbus the Cloud. He remembered his first works of art doing sunsets with his mom, his first real skill learning to spin at blowhards with the turbulent gang experience. And then there was Anvil and the bullies at the Thunderhead School. He shuddered. I was so tricked, so betrayed. Those were some corrupt crows. You fly with the crows, you get shot with the crows. Nimbus chuckled and drifted. Then he thought of his dad. Dad. Why are dads so hard on their sons? I don't think he was very proud of me when I went to Rainbow School. But I did take first place in the Hawaiian contest and was honored by Archangel Michael himself. My first real job. As he floated to a lower altitude to get the lay of the land, he thought how he used to be afraid of the lenticulars that hung over the mountains. As he looked for the tallest mountain, Mount Everest in K2, Archangel Michael flashed into his mind. He smiled. Getting hired by Michael to be associated with the angel realm and becoming a member of the Angel Cloud team was his greatest thrill of success. But many times his deepest agony of what he felt was defeat. But Michael believed in him no matter what. He explained those agonies as lessons, not as failures. I never felt defeated at the end of any assignment, Nimbus said aloud. I am a full-fledged AAMA, Angel's Assistant Master's Degree. And what a party of all parties when I got to meet Raphael and experience that liquid gold. Woo! But meeting Merlin with that dog. Nimbus laughed and thought about the three of him. And that was unbelievable. That poor dog Whittlesby. Hooty-hoot, hooty-hoot. He laughed and puffed up. I, Cumulonimbus III, am a warrior with the ACT, that's Angel Cloud Team. I have been chosen by the universal powers that be and Archangel Michael to help save the human being. Who would have believed that this cloudy brain fart hammer would be the one? Not my dad, that's for sure. There it was again, his dad, which led him to remember about his journey with Floyd and his son. Let it go, Nimbus, he said. Just let all that past baggage go. Shed that skin like Lady Meander and be here now. Nimbus looked down and saw the jet stream. Holy twisted twisters, I sure hope I'm heading in the right direction. Nimbus got a surge of panic. Stop it! I am here and here I am, human aware and hurricane trained. Am I ready to help save the world? Well, if not me, then who? If not now, then when? Humans should make that idiom into a cliche, that's for sure. Nimbus bobbed his head back and forth, feeling kind of cocky like Tyrone. I'm pretty sure this is the right direction. At least I'm pretty sure. Then he saw something that got his attention. Coming out of nowhere, a flashing large black and white cylinder was rotating towards him. As it got closer, he could see one end was black with a big white arrow pointing out, and the other end was white with a big black arrow also pointing out. It flashed and beeped and kept changing directions. One minute, Nimbus was sure it was going to pass right through him, but rotated and pointed in another direction and moved away. Excuse me, Nimbus shouted. Are you lost? The long cylinder flipped end over end and came to rest in front of him. It changed both arrows to the shade of gray. This here ain't the right direction, the cylinder said. Do y'all reckon I should go in that direction? Or maybe them directions I heard earlier telling me to go over there, but I don't want to follow them in case they're sending me off on a wild goose chase. That's an idiom, right? Nimbus said, amused. Do you all call me an idiot? The cylinder started to rotate around, changing its arrows to black and white. No offense, Nimbus tried not to laugh. Do you know Miss Cliché? These kind of encounters in space were becoming a pattern for him. Every time he was dealing with a serious dilemma, a strange and amusing entity would make him stop and think, if not just lighten his mood. Miss Cliché, don't believe I've had the pleasure. I don't get out much, or I'd get lost and not be able to find my way back. If y'all knows what I mean. Maybe I go this way. The tube swiveled in one direction. Or that way. It swiveled in another while singing, Did you ever see a lassie go this way or that way? Oh, I sure know how you feel, Nimbus said. I have trouble deciding which way to go most of the time. How does one make up their mind when they're afraid of the outcome? Then Nimbus realized that he should save his breath. Nothing was computing with this particular entity. I must be going or I'll miss my direction. I think I'll go this way. He rotated, then stopped. Nah, maybe that way again. He started singing. Did you ever see a lassie go this way or that way? Did you ever see a lassie go this way or that? The odd cylinder flipped and rotated away, going this way and that. Nimbus just shook his head in amusement and dropped into the jet stream. He pulled out when he spotted the Himalayan mountains.